Welcome back to Holy Crap, We Sank a Battleship, featuring the vocal stylings of me, effing controller. And here's the convoy here. That's where we sank the battleship. It looks like somebody is going to go investigate our handiwork. So I initially had us going up to periscope depth. That is not a good idea right now, though, so I'm having us go back down. We are still operating silently, so hopefully we will not be detected by this investigating destroyer or whatever it is. It's probably a destroyer. We have no torpedoes, so we can't really execute an attack, but what I'm doing is I'm turning us east very, very slowly, because we're going ahead slow. Because I think that this convoy is going to start heading northeast like this, or slightly east of northeast. And I want to keep up with them, and I don't want to lose them because there are some juicy targets in there still that I want to hit. There is the matter of getting to our grid. Frankly, that's not as much of a priority, though, because, I mean, the grid, the way that the game works is that you are assigned a grid, and then whatever happens on the way is what happens. That's really the bulk of the action in the game, is as you're going to the grid and as you're patrolling in it. But generally speaking, if you have an opportunity like this, you're not going to pass it up. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm taking this opportunity and running with it. And it does look like this guy is poking around. He doesn't seem to have a good bead on us. Oh, maybe he does. Hang on a second. No, he's doing a search pattern. He's going in a circle. So he knows generally that the torpedo came from this area, which I think is correct, because I started going south after the torpedo was fired. So he's searching, but I doubt he's going to find us, because we're going deep and we're going silent, and he's just going to have to go in a little circle for a while and get frustrated and go back to the rest of the convoy. Now, the matter of tracking this convoy, it's past us, so we need to catch up with it again. Let's see if we can figure out what direction it's going. It does look like it is heading generally east, so shadowing it east isn't a bad idea, but it is going to have to turn. Sometimes, well, actually often, what a convoy will do is it'll go like this. It'll do kind of a jagged course, which is kind of an anti-submarine measure. I'm going to have us keep going east, and hopefully we'll run into it, and hopefully I'll get another shot at it, because I would really love to take on those tankers. God, that guy is unnervingly close. He's within a kilometer of us. But I don't think he's going to find us. So I'm going to fast forward a bit, and once we catch up with them again, or once something happens, I don't know, we'll get back to our regularly scheduled programming. Oops. Got a little bit too close. Looks like a coastal freighter. Oh, wow, yeah. We're right in the middle of it. What is that? Oh, that's another ore carrier. Okay. We didn't want to get quite this close, because there's a rear guard to the convoy. We don't want to be here yet. So, looks like they adjusted their course somewhat to the east. I am going to dive, or actually no, correction. I'm going to move us east again, and get us away from them. There we go. Hopefully we won't have any other unfortunate run-ins. Okay, crisis averted. So it looks like we've actually overtaken them again. And consequently, I am going to move us this way, so that we can get into a firing position. And actually more like this, and then like this. That should do it. We're underwater. So we're going to take to the surface. Let's see if we can't... Good, that warship is moving away. That's perfect. See if we can't catch up. I think this is roughly where I'm expecting them to be. I might have... this might be an overestimate here. Let's take another look. No, that actually might be good. Because it looks like they are heading pretty much northeast. In any case, I mean, we don't have to stop here. We can stop anywhere along this line. I'm just thinking that this is a good angle for us to fire our shot. The other thing, too, is that they don't have any flankers, so we can very easily execute a side shot on whatever we end up seeing. So, let's see. They were off of to 257. I don't think we can see any of them yet, but let's just check, make sure that we don't have any unpleasant surprises. Not seeing any destroyers yet, which is good. Yeah. So I might actually just stop us, or put us at a head slow, and have us run silent just to keep us from being detected. And also put down our periscope to keep us from being detected. And we're just going to wait here until they waltz right on by. Okay, so we have officially caught up with them again, and in a favorable position this time. You can see there's the tanker there, or one of them anyways. There's probably another one mingled in there. I can just barely make out something there. So, based on what we see here, I would really like to kind of stretch this out a bit to be more like this. And you can see I'm not running at a head slow. I'm trying to catch up a little bit better. Just trying to figure out the best way to go about this. I want to get closer, but I don't want to, run right into one of these outside perimeter ships because I don't care about them. One of them is a medium cargo, which is nice, I suppose, but those tankers are really excellent targets because they take damage very badly. They're very sensitive, you see. So, we're going to try and outrun them a little bit. Well, not outrun them, just kind of take a better angle on them. And let's see, actually, I'll just do this while recording. Might as well. Come on. Oh, yeah, I can't go faster than this because there's ships in the immediate area. Let's take a look. What's that? Medium cargo. That's actually good because he was roughly on that bearing before. We're just closer to him now. There's the tanker. Don't see any destroyers that are kind of moping around. Yeah, this is pretty good. Okay. I think I'm going to try to ID this guy. I seem to recall him being a large tanker. Maybe not. He's got that front cabin. Yeah, I think that's correct. I think. It's really tough to ID these guys with this haze and low cloud in the air. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Which is which here? Crap. I think that this is the large tanker. And I think I ID'd the other one as a medium tanker. Because he's got that square cabin in the front. Wait. Is there any difference? No. Sometimes there's duplicate entries in these. I don't know what the deal is with that. Medium tanker, maybe? Yep. Looks good to me. Okay. So let's just give them another few minutes here. I would have thought that the destroyers would hear us, but apparently not. Okay, so it looks like we're going to start executing a turn here. Let's just take one last look at them. Oh, they're much closer now. Like, really close now. Okay. We'll just go ahead and slow down at this point. We don't need to take such an abrupt turn here either. We can just do this. Is our periscope down? No. So we're executing the turn. On course. Okay, now let's peek up again. They're going to be on a slightly different bearing now. Is that Polish? I don't know. I don't care. Okay, so you can see that they're kind of stacked up. But we're just going to have to try our best here. Let's stop. And range this guy out. So according to this diagram, that middle mast looks like it's just barely the... Wait, that's a medium tanker. Let's go back to that. Those two... There's a mast directly behind the cabin, or maybe a part of the cabin, then one directly in front of the wheelhouse or whatever that is. I don't know. I'm not a sailor. They look like they're roughly the same height. Okay. It's like pulling teeth. Jeez. Tell you what. This is what we might do. I'm gonna go ahead and ID him and range him out and all that good stuff and determine his speed, mostly because he's almost square with us and he's very close, and I can much more easily speed him out than those other guys. And what's really the trickiest part of any of the convoy attacks that you do is determining the speed of the ships. And while I have no reason to think that anything's really changed that much, they're perfectly within their right to change their speed. So, let's see. Let's see what we end up getting. Five knots. I think that's what I ended up with before. We're going to let him pass because we don't want to hit him. We want to hit the frickin' we want to hit the tankers. Let's just put our periscope down for a little bit and wait for him to go by. Just for a minute or two. Okay. Now let's see what we see. I might even up it to 6 knots. Just because I don't know, 5 seems like it's conservative, but... Wow, is he really that close now? Actually, I don't even want to start with him. The best way to go about this is to go with the ship that's furthest away, because that way your first torpedo will impact latest. That's ideal. We've lost the ID on him. Great. There we go. Sure. Great. It's a little bit like that now. Okay. Impact pistol. Slightly faster. Oh, wait a minute. We weren't even plugging that in. Lock. Okay, now let's try that again. Oh, it's saying 6. Well, that's fine by me. Impact pistol, tube 1. It's going to be almost just slightly to the left of our ship. Let's do it. Okay, so next one is this guy. ranging him this. And fine. I'm not very good at this ranging business, but I can do it in an emergency, I guess. Ooh, that doesn't bode well. And the reason I say that is because you could see that when I punched that in, it was roughly the same solution. That means that this torpedo here might just hit this. So, let's see, where is that torpedo currently? Anywhere? Hello? It's not on the map. What happened to it? Okay, well, let's just give it a minute. Ah, whatever. Because one thing, too, is that if it... Oh, there we go. Yeah, I doubt that that's going to hit that. Well, but wait, if it's the same solution, then it's going to hit nothing. Whatever. Okay, fine. Whatever. Whatever. Ah. Let's just go ahead and fire off another. And then that's not much of a target. That's a small. That might be actually a Granville or something. Whoops. Well, that's a torpedo, folks. Let's see. What else have we got? Yeah, that is a Granville. That's not bad, but... Or wait, no, it's not. Yes, it is. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's a coastal freighter, not of any interest. That is an ore carrier, which might be kind of nice to hit. So let's go ahead and try him. Just going to turn us slightly. Oh, we're not moving, though. That's going to be tricky. He's far away, though. No, forget it. We're not hitting him. Forget I said anything. He's on a weird angle to us now. We're not going to worry about him. Shoot. The reason you don't want to shoot at a faraway target if you've got other targets pending is because if you hit anything else, they're going to start zigzagging. So I might actually just call this good for now. And we'll see if any fireworks go off. We'll do our standard maneuver of turning away and diving and staying silent. Now, let's see if our torpedoes hit. Got one there. Probably another one not too far ahead of it. Or maybe quite a bit ahead of it, I don't know. Puzzling. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Hello? It'd be nice if you could just kind of cycle through or something like that. Oh. Oh, baby. Now, let's just hope that this doesn't bounce off the frickin' hull. And that it gets there in time, actually, because this is not moving very fast. Come on, baby. Papa needs a brand new pair of shoes. Clank. No. That's a hit. Spotlights immediately go on. Explosions. Holy crap. What about here? He's got his on. Where's the other one? They're all going to start zigzagging now. Other torpedo. Hello. Housekeeping.
Derzeitige Tiefe 2-0.
Well, that wasn't as spectacular a hit as I thought it would be. When you hit a tanker, sometimes they'll just completely explode into ridiculous demonstrative fireball. But in this case, that didn't happen. That's okay, though. We got a hit on a large tanker here, and that is damn fine work by any measure. Oh, something else. There we go. Both shot. Oh, Jesus. Holy crap. Sorry, I had Mexican for dinner. Jeez. Blew all of the masts off. It blew the stack off. Holy guacamole. That's great. 2 shots, 2 hits. One of which was not as severe, but it looks like he is dead. He's dead in the water. He has no smoke coming out of his stack. He's got spotlights going, though. So if we want to continue to beat up on him, we have to wait until at least the rest of the convoy goes past. In particular, the destroyers, because they're gonna. There's one over there probably. Nope, that's not a destroyer. All the spotlights will go off if you hit something in a convoy. Not all of them, I guess. Some of these jokers don't have them going on, but that's weird. Does he think he's like over us or something? Well, whatever. I don't really care. We're deep enough that we can't really be seen. Yeah, we're good. So we just have to wait, basically. I would really like to finish this off, whether with the deck gun or with another torpedo, and then we'll have to play catch-up again. But 2 for 2, that's good. So we're just going to wait a little bit and have the rest of the ships go by. And already, I actually stand corrected, he does have smoke coming out, so he is still going. It must not have been a very severe hit. Oh, you can't see anything. It's dark out. But he probably will start taking on water. I don't know absolutely for sure about that, but let's just watch a little bit. Actually, let's not. Because we apparently have a warship contact headed our way. Oh boy. Alright, so I've been kind of crisscrossing through this area here. All of our contacts are gone, but they're over here. That's the old tanker, or the medium tanker. Old tanker, I don't know what the hell that means. So I figured that it would be somewhere in this area, and it's actually due north of here. And that's it there. I can't see any sign of any destroyers. I did a dive, and I didn't hear any that were kind of staying in the area. They were just sticking around with the convoy. So, where did he go? Hello? Woo. Getting dizzy. Alright. So I've managed to find him again, or I did manage to find him again. Is it a ghost ship? They're pirates? Oh, there it is. No ghost ship. So his engine died. He's just sitting, waiting to be killed. So I think I'm going to take him up on that. We got to wait until we get into range, and that might take a little bit of time, but we're going to go to periscope depth. Well, nah. Just wait until our watch officer says that he sees him. And then we'll... Yeah, there we go. So he's still technically a part of the convoy, which is why the big square came up, but realistically he's just waiting to be shot at. So
Schiff gesichtet. Lage 1,5. Große Entfernung.
Fantastic. I don't see the destroyers coming back. Let me just do a quick dive.
Seerohrtiefe.
What do we got? Nothing? Anything? Everything? Nope, not that. Nearest warship. Oh, shit. Let's just wait until he gets his ears on the convoy again. Hello. Closing. Oh my goodness. Long range, though, we might be able to do this. The problem with this is that if I start shooting stuff, that's kind of obvious. I mean, people are going to hear that. It's not exactly the most subtle way to go about this. I, however, don't want to waste any more torpedoes. We'll have 3 in our front tubes after this. Well, the other thing, though, too, is I don't want to get sighted by him. So here's what we'll do. We're going to shoot him with our deck gun, and then we're just going to run away. We're going to call this taken care of, and then proceed back to our patrol grid here, down here. So let's get a little closer. Let's get familiar.
Schiff gesichtet.
Okay, so we see him. What's our watch officer say his range is?
Jawohl, Herr Kaloy.
I'd like to avoid him seeing us, but 3,900 meters is pretty close. He probably sees us. So, let's just get going here. Let's just do this. Get some crew on this. How about you? Oh, wait, no. You. You and you and you. Now, where did he go? He's right over there. Watch officer was estimating 3,900. I think that that's probably right. And considering how terrible I am at ranging stuff out, I'm going to take his word for it and just go ahead and fire. He's going to shine a spotlight on us if he can. Excellent. He's on fire, since he's full of oil. Oh, wow, that's it. Okay. That didn't take much. Let's just go on our merry way then.
Seerohrtiefe. Neuer Kurs 260.
That's fantastic. Now I wonder... Okay, we're getting the creepy music, which is a good sign. That if you don't get it, sometimes it'll try to think that, oh, the sea sunk it. The rough waves filled the ship. Of course, ignoring the fact that the only reason it was able to fill the ship in the first place was that we put a giant hole in it. But that's a matter for another time. So this guy is going down, and he's going down quick. Did we cut him in half? No. Wow. 2 shots, really? Okay, well, not going to argue with it. So let's just plot a course back to our grid. And hopefully, we won't be pursued by any destroyers or anything like that. That would be bad. Let's just go and see. Oh, he did get cracked right in half. Oh, jeez. Well, that sucks for him. That's not conspicuous at all. God. Holy crap. So those 2 shots, you know, they must have just been the straw that broke the ship's back. There they go. Alright, onward and upward.